You know that old saying, if you can't beat them, join them? Well, guess what? That's kind of the inspiration of this video, because we're making Nimrod decks in this video, and the gameplay afterwards is going to be all about experimenting with Nimrod. Now, here's the honest truth. I've already spoken about Nimrod. I don't think that this is a particularly competitive card yet. I think that there's going to be some cards coming out in the future that might be able to activate it. However, right now, Nimrod is in a very tricky spot, because like if you compare it to what Doom is capable of doing, well, Doom's a 6, of course, but it feels like it takes a lot of work to get the Nimrod effect active. Now, the one thing I will say is I do feel like right now Shuri feels mandatory to play with Nimrod, because without the Shuri, the impact of Nimrod is so kind of tame. Like, just as a 5 that gets replicated, it's not enough power, and Marvel Snap's a very combo-centric game. Now, what makes these lists very unique is this is essentially a ramp list that has a couple different conditions. You can ramp into a turn 4 leech, which I know is the toxicity that we were all upset about, but this is the if you can't beat them, join them part. Because if you leech their leech first, then they can't leech you. That's literally the defense. You leech them before they leech you, and that's basically the foundation of the deck. From there, you have a number of different win conditions. You have the classic Electro into, Arrow, or Leech into Doom and Odin. You also have a very interesting play where you could go on turn 4, you could Shuri, Nimrod, Destroyer, you could Shuri, Nimrod, Arnim Zola. There's so many different options you have available, and I actually low-key love Dr. Doom into Arnim Zola, because you get the Dooms replicate, and then they actually send the bots out. It's pretty damn cool. It's actually a low-key great play, Dr. Doom with Arnim Zola. Overall, this like rampant Nim Leech is all about getting Leech to counter those types of decks that you know have Leech. So if you're against a Thanos list and you know it's going to have Leech in it, you play the Leech on turn 4 when possible using your ramp options, of which you have 3. That's literally the kind of like go-to playstyle of the deck. Now, the other deck that we found some success with as well, and this one felt a lot more natural. I think that one of the most synergistic cards with Nimrod is Galactus, but like the problem is it is so obvious you're playing Galactus. Like, it's almost too obvious you're playing Galactus. You play Yondu, Wolverine, and Yondu has like some mixed value. It's good with the death. But remember, you can't play Death and Galactus at the same time on turn 6, so without the ramp, Galactus feels a little worse with the Death. However, naturally, you want to get Galactus out on turn 5. Just be aware of Daredevil. But realistically, once again, you have Shuri that has to be able to kind of activate your Nimrod, which then gets, replicated by either Destroyer, Arnim Zola, or in conjunction with a Galactus play on turn 6, which tends to be a little riskier of the bunch, because you do kind of like, hey, I'm probably playing Galactus here. It's a very obvious play. And what's interesting about this here is, once again, you do have the Leech as well. You have multiple conditions to get that Leech out early, Electro being ideal. You also have classic Shuri plays where you can Shuri into Hobgoblin, making it a -16, which makes your Galactus play a little more formidable. So there's a few different approaches to these Nimrod deck lists. Once again, I don't think they're particularly competitive yet. I'd like to see some variation and like some more testing, of course. This is like, the first week, essentially, a couple days of Nimrod. And over time, we'll start to experiment more and perhaps find some new opportunities to really push the card to its max. Until then, enjoy these gameplay highlights, which are essentially like combo pieces and kind of showcasing what Nimrod is capable of in its current condition. Sunspot, is it? Oh, yeah? Okay. We have options here. We could Nimrod Destroyer, or we can Nimrod Galactus. I think he's starting to suspect something. Oh, no. Man, Hobgoblin would be so good here, too. But we're making Nimrod content. But how good would Hobgoblin be right now? -16 thrown across on Clintar, whatever the hell it's called. It's Vision, is it? Oh, Vision's moving over for sure. My man knows exactly what's coming, but we go for the content anyway. Got some arrow gameplay here. This should be the most obvious Galactus play of all time. Look how obvious this is. The Hulks. He had just a straight up naked Hulk, eh? Enough said, bub. Nimrod's a good card. You heard it here first. Superflow blessed. Do we even need Electro now? We can meme pretty hard here with Dr. Doom Zola, but let's pull that Nimrod. Where's this Nimrod at? Well, that's disappointing. No, you come here. You don't get to ramp. Oh, crap. I didn't do that math properly at all. Lol. My bad. Good math, Alex. Maybe that's why you're 5 MMR. maybe it's your math, Alex. Have you ever thought that maybe you could do decent math every once in a while? It might help you gain MMR. Naturally. Yeah, we go for the memes. We go for the memes. Yo, we just got trolled so hard. We just got trolled so hard, but we can destroy her here. Because I was going to move everyone except Nimrod. But that's okay. Because now we can do this. See? We've got options. This is a bit of a meme. I'll be honest with you. This is highly suspect gameplay. Wait. We got to play him here. So they all split. And then we split him again and they all split again. Honestly, I'm not even sure mentally how to actually do this play properly. I'll be honest with you. The mental gymnastics of performing this play, I've not calculated. So we're just going to do it. The actual positioning of the Destroyer and the Nimrod are actually kind of important. I think I did it right. Yes, I did do it correct. I am Iron Man. Ironically, I did it correct. I don't think we can win. Also, why the hell would he play Magic into a limbo with Mystique Darkhawk? Like, he has to hit me with a ton of garbage right now, or else this whole play made no sense. Okay, this is going to be hilarious. We might just lose, but we're going for the content. Zola comes down. Destroyer is going to destroy. That's what I thought. Let's go. The double proc. There's Nimrods everywhere. So many Nimrods. Oh my, he's going to win. He actually wins the game left. By 1. Oh my God, he won by 1. All the Nimrods wasn't enough. Oh my God, I can't believe we just lost. Why? Oh man. We're going for, okay, we're going for the Shuri's Lab Nimrod play. Okay? We're going for the Shuri's Lab Nimrod play here. We're going to get greedy as hell. We're going to snap. We're going to get greedy here, guys. We're going full greed mode here. Iron Man into the throne room. As if he can feel what we're going to do. Nimrod's going into Shuri's lab. We are all in. We're all in on the meme. It's Devil Dinosaur. This is going to be a big boy Nimrod. And we have Galactus. It's the moment that you've been waiting for. We have a 20 Nimrod. This is a very big rod. Coming into Galactus. Let's see it for the 4 cubes. Nothing can stop us except for this massive play on the Iron Man, but Galactus comes down. Nimrod, come on over. 24 power, 42 power, and it's Jane Foster, my friends. We just won ourselves a game. That, my friends, is a 40 Nimrod. I'll take it. I'll take it. We did it. Galactus and Nimrod OP confirmed. Rickety Bridge could actually be interesting for us, by the way. Do we open with Yondu into Rickety Bridge? Get rid of that warpath. That unupgraded warpath. That's right. You absorb that power, Null. Null's one of those cards that I'm glad I have, and I hope that over time, like, really gets better. Cozy's a big believer in Null. Why would you not play Colossus and Rickety Bridge? Are you under the influence of alcohol? Like, my friend, are you intoxicated? This is the most natural play. Okay, there's something to be said about knocking Nimrod on turn 6 into the Rickety Bridge with Arnim Zola. I don't know what the hell's happening here. Okay. Daredevil. Guy pumped our hand pretty hard here. Armors. Nidavellir. Into the Carnage. Actually a decent play. Still weird. That Nimrod can't be destroyed. So there's going to be Nimrods everywhere. We're going for 8, guys. Let's go for the cubes. Destroyer, Nimrod, Rickety Bridge. Let's get her done. He goes mid. We're going to get that Bucky Barnes back. We got 20 power on the right side. We're going to win the right side. It's Green Goblin. Bucky Barnes. What the hell was that?